I'm here at the booth of BlueBotics together with Nicola, the CEO. And Nicola, maybe you can tell us in a few sentences what is BlueBotics doing?
Yes, so as you can see here, you see a lot of vehicles moving around, and our job is to make them move around indeed. So what we provide is a navigation system to automate any kind of vehicle, and we also provide a fleet management that make them work together, as indeed you can see here.
Great. And what would you say is like the special thing about your navigation?
Well, first of all, our navigation, as you can see here, do not require any tape on the floor or inductive wire or magnets. We use basically the shape of the environment in order to make the vehicle understand where it is. And that's so the natural navigation, that's the first thing we do. And on top of that, indeed, what we also did is that we allow today different vehicle types and different brands to work together.
Very interesting, because we at Wiferion, we are also thinking in the same direction, that in the future it will be more important that you can have vehicles from different suppliers working together in the same factory. So I think this interconnection is one of the big challenges, and you solve it on the software side, or how do you do it?
Well, indeed, we see that there are more and more big corporations that are interested in using AGVs, and they need a lot of different vehicle tapes. Exactly. That's why it's today becoming a very important topic. The way we solve it, well, it's rather simple in reality, in the sense that over our 20 years of experience, we were always using the same software for every type of vehicle and the same fleet management, and so for us it's quite natural to be able to make them work together. The only thing that maybe is a bit special, but everyone will do something similar, I imagine, is that when you then need to move something around, you have to differentiate the different payloads. So there is a concept of payload that will define which vehicle is supposed to move which payload, and with this the warehouse management system just says, I have to move this, and our system decides which vehicle to send to do the job.
Great, so you have like maximum flexibility with your system.
Well, we try.
Perfect, And I think it's actually, so you already solved what we are working on right now. So from the energy side, the vehicles are working together. What do you see, like the AGV market? I remember I was here on the LogiMAT first time like 5 years ago, and AGVs was just a little part in a big hall. Today we have like this full hall of AGV companies.
And many others in other halls even.
Exactly.
Well, I think that we have also to be careful about several points. The first is that indeed the demand is huge. So today there is more demand than suppliers that can deliver. Then the result of this is that indeed there are so many also newcomers, which is very good on one side, but it's kind of fragmenting the market. So I expect this market now to go even more fragmented and to grow, and somewhere then to consolidate a little bit. Now, in all these movements, we have to make sure, and I say us as BlueBotics, but same for you, that we provide the technology that is able to make the different parts work together well, in order to make sure that when it consolidates, we are part of the game.
So that's one of the big challenges in the AGV industry, you would say. I absolutely agree. And the drivers behind the expansion of the market, is it like local manufacturing? Is it labor shortage or failure rates in manual operation? What do you see as the main drivers behind this expansion of automation?
All what you say is for sure true. What we saw also is a trend moving from conveyors to AGVs to have more flexibility. This is also one reason. And of course, what happens during the COVID, resilience and e-commerce, both of them have really made the demand booming like crazy. Now, the trend was already going this direction, but the COVID accelerated.
It accelerated.
Absolutely.
Accelerated a lot of things, good and bad.
Absolutely.
Very interesting. And your main application areas, is it in the logistics or also in industrial production, or maybe cleaning area, or there's many different types of?
So to be honest, I don't have the statistics in mind, but our customers, because remember, we are only technology supplier like you, so our customers, they are a little bit in all of these. So manufacturing, automotive, warehouse management, in food, in plastic, all kind of application, even hospital logistics. Cleaning, we also have a customer in cleaning.
And how do you see, like, do the customers appreciate the idea of making interoperable operation of several manufacturers. And how about your direct customers, the robotic HV? Do they like it as well, or do they see it as a threat?
It's a good question. Of course, the big corporation, they are asking for that. That's their expectation on one side. On the other side, I was surprised that the manufacturers are very in favor.
Okay.
So we really see that manufacturers of AGVs, they are happy not to be obliged to develop all the AGVs, but to be able to deliver their own and maybe collaborate with others for delivering some other models.
Yeah, it's interesting. So I think we are kind of having the same approach and direction. And so thank you very much for this interesting talk, and I wish you very good luck on good business on the trade fair.
Same for you, and let's talk more about collaborating, because this is indeed something we have to do so.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you, bye-bye.